Hi and welcome to Dressage and Lightness Online. I'm Williams and this is Juareeda. So today we'll continue on with our work from last week with the flexions in the in-hand, and we've added the saddle now, so we're moving towards riding, and we'll just take every day at a time. If today is just a mounting lesson, then that's what we'll do, and my suspicions are that we will do today. She's quite an uptight little 5-year-old Andalusian mare, so standing it can be a little bit difficult, so that's where we're going to head towards today. So we'll start working through our flexions. What you can do if you've got a whip in your hand is pop it underneath stirrup iron. Get it out of the way till you need it. We're looking for the mobility of the jaw. She's very good to mobilise. There's our balance improving at the same time. I'm looking to develop the 90-degree position underneath her neck. Good. Not before I ask. Good. So I'm just going to start with the balance here. Excellent. Excellent. 90-degree position under her neck. And then we're going to move to the side. So we bring the reins over the neck, middle of the shoulder, make a loop from where the joint is, hand comes forward and towards the back, and make a loop. Good. We're still looking for park. Well done. She's brought her front legs a little bit forward now, so we're going to sit them back. Good. And a little bit back. Good. And higher. Yep, she's leaning a little. Good girl. And now we take her into the bend. Remember, we're looking for the right front leg as we do the bend, not to move. The balance stays from the core muscles. And there's a light bend. Well done. Good girl. And then we go into the neck extension. So that's much improved with as much bend as we can get. I say as much bend, no more than 90 degrees. Well done. Little full stop at the end. So then we do the same thing from this side. And we're looking for the balance. Good. And the bend. Good girl. She's straight with the laterally through the shoulders. There's our 90-degree bend. Rein over the pole, close the two hands together, release. And there's the neck extension. We'll try and straighten in that neck extension. So just push the right hand a little bit against her side of her cheek, side of her mouth, not her cheek. And ask for the extension, full stop. Very good. So those are all the things. So we'd anticipate that she's got those quite consolidated in her mind. Now we're going to move forward to the in-hand work, and we're going to walk her around the arena. We hold the reins the same for the in-hand work as what we did for the flexions. Good. Well done. Good, so we come a little higher here. I'm going to walk forward. Great. Nice and free. Now we can lengthen the neck a little bit. We know we've confirmed that she can do the neck extension, then she loses her balance, so she can come up, and then we lengthen the neck and we walk a little freer. Fantastic. And then we come, rebalance, keep the activity of the walk, but lift her into a higher position. So we know she can stretch down. We want to keep the head as straight as possible. Good. And lengthen the neck. Good. And to the higher position here. And this time we're going to do a... Good. And we're going to stop. I stop my body. And right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Do a rein back. Touch her on the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn back around. Come forward. That was excellent. Done that before. And then we want to free the steps up again. Oops. She comes high with her. Medium position. Keep the active neck. We're going to a high position to add in a little bit of left bend. French call this a fléché droit. Flexion. Fléché. Straight. Good. Her legs to be straight. This is very good. This is very good. High position. Good. Then we straighten her and walk it out. So we've consolidated everything have done previously. Good, we're going to do a half circle here. We can use the bend we've just been working on. Good, bring her around. And we'll head back to the track, big free walk. Good, hit the track, higher position, still maintain the activity. And the stop. Good girl. Very good in the front legs. Relaxation's there. Mobility of the jaw. Have the reins straight. Good. And walk on. We can get through all this very quickly. Good. So that we can progress with the training. But it's very, very important to make sure that we don't, neck extension, good, that we don't miss pieces. Something goes a little bit soft. Not to plan, come back and just work that. No problem. Good, higher position. And she stays going in the higher position. So in the end, that neck, it's so flexible and pliable. Good. Good. And we're going to halt again in the rein back. Very good. Oh, it was a lovely halt. Wait. We just wait for park. Wait for park. Good. Whip in front of the chest and 1, 2, 4, 5 and turn and come forward. It's like dancing. Good, we're coming out of the corner into the neck extension again. Excellent. Excellent. Good, high position. This time into the right bend, stretching the left side of her body. A little difficult right bend for most horses. Good. We don't want to lose the activity. Good, come forward. Good, come forward. Good, come forward. Make sure your arms are nice and relaxed and that you're not carrying her. Good, then straight. And then walk on. Big forward walk. Excellent, she's looking at something. Good. Fabulous. And we'll come around here. And we can do the halt. Definitely getting on today. Well done, sweets. This is excellent. So we'll do the mounting lesson now and see where we get to with that. Good girl. It's good to know that you can walk around them. They'll stay parked. We can adjust girths, we can adjust stirrups. Parkies are really important. That's why we spend so much time at the beginning insisting that that is there. Makes our lives very difficult if they won't stay parked. Good girl. So we're going to do our normal mounting lesson. So I'm going to anticipate that she's not going to stand at the mounting block, so I'm going to stand where I'd like to stand and ask her to come up to the mounting block. Good. Now if she even marginally steps away from the mounting block like that, we're going to turn her. Turn her back around. Good, very quietly. I don't think I need to be on this top one with her, she's not that big. Good, she's not to pull, and you can see she's pulling at the moment. Good, I'm going to turn her forward. And I need to teach her to park right in front of the block. Oh, good girl. Without pulling down, there's my park. And this is the first time I've got on this mare. I know she's broken in, but I'm always going to err on the side of caution. So I'm going to put a little bit of left bend in. Good, and the first thing I'm going to do is just put some weight in the stirrup. What the weight usually does is trigger movement of the legs, if it's going to. Good. No triggering there, that's great. She's certainly, look at her ears looking at me. Well done, she thought it didn't go. So we keep the bend. We've practiced the bend, good. And we're going to go again. This time I'm going to throw a leg over, sit very lightly, and come down the other side. So she looks at me out of both eyes. Never surprised surprises. We don't want any surprises here. Yep. Come back up and I ask her to step up again. Good. If she spins her quarters away, she's not going to. Well done. We'll do that exercise again. Ask for the left bend. Always err on the side of caution. It means if something happens, I've got that bend. Good. Up we go. Leg over. Sit lightly and off the other side. Fantastic, yes. We always do. I do a repetition of 3 things just for my own confirmation, so that if anything goes wrong, I haven't made any mistakes. I tick every box, stops us getting hurt. There's my bend, weight in the stirrup, over we go, and down the other side. Well done, Dale. So, now it's time to stay on. She's looking at me still. Very good. I'm going to sit this time. We can always make an assessment as to how their backs feel. Her back feels good. This is also why park's so important. And I can adjust myself. Good. And stop, go, turn left, turn right. I don't want it to go until I put my leg on. So, off we go. I'll always do a small turn to the left. Once again, if she decides that she's going to do anything untoward, I can quickly get her into left bend. But she hasn't, so that's excellent. We can just move forward. Oh, oh, oh. Well done. And I'm just going to have a short walk today. Tomorrow we can progress a little bit more with her ridden work. I'm just confirming we can teach them something at the end of each lesson that we can take forward, take forward into the next lesson. That's always really good. Excellent. And rebalance when I get too big. Good. And then press forward with my calf. She goes. Good. Moving back and forward, always staying in front of the hip. Arms always staying, elbows staying in front of the hip, half circle. Good, bring it forward. Good. And confirming stop, so there's a little bit of sideways there, good girl. So stop, go, turn left, turn right. Well done. And leg, walk on. She's very sensitive. We knew that anyway. But sensitivity is great if we can train it to stay relaxed. It's a really solid walk. Good. We'll do a couple of halts. And walk forward. And one more. Lift the hand up towards my chin. Chest. Good. No, oh, she didn't wait. She didn't wait. Good, and walk forward. Okay, so that's Juareeda's for today. Very simple. Confirmation. Tomorrow we'll be able to move head into her training. So we'll see you then.